Hi people, and I'm back cooking again. Well, not yet. We're gonna get there. I'm just heading back from the store, picked up the ingredients that I need. This one's gonna be quite a doozy. We're replicating a kayscooking recipe, but let me concentrate here, and we'll talk about it when I get back, okay? Whew. New Jersey driving, am I right? Speaking of rough roads, today's video is sponsored by Traffic Puzzle. Traffic Puzzle is like a match 3 game with cars, but it feels more puzzle oriented. The backstory is there's an evil force that has jammed up the roads and only you can clear them. What makes it a great match 3 puzzle game is all the different goals you have while clearing the cars away. Sometimes you'll be making room for an ambulance to get out, or clearing a helicopter's landing pad, or figuring out the quickest way to open the rails for a train to pass through. And with Traffic Puzzle, you'll be enjoying an ever-growing collection of unique levels and training your brain while kicking back and relaxing, solving puzzles with these little cute characters they got. Look at them. Look at that. But hey, try it for yourself. Go to the description of this video and click the link at the top to download and play Traffic Puzzle now. It's just like home. This is actually what the Parkway looks like. So you read the title for today's video. We're gonna be making the cucumber pasta from kayscooking. How do I tie this thing? I think I got it. Okay. Now, usually when I do something like this, I would be trying to improve it in some kind of way, but this time I want exactly what kayscooking was offering. Well, I mean, veganized, of course. What you'll need. Box pasta. I got large shells. That kind of looks like what she used there. Of course, a cucumber. I feel like she might have used an English cucumber, but this was like $1 less. I know it. It's and then also she had a jar of sauce, a white sauce, maybe an alfredo or something. I'm not really sure. I got here a jar of vegan alfredo. Unfortunately, me getting a jar of alfredo, this was like $8 or something. It is good stuff though. I wish I could have just like found the Daya Alfredo sauce that like comes in a little packet or something, but this is what I managed to find. Expensive, but good stuff, good stuff. Also, she uses a bit of salt and some parsley. So that's it. It's very basic. Now, if you recall from Kay's video, she does commit the ultimate sin of putting pasta in just like cold water and then like throwing it on the stove. So I want to be accurate here. Oh boy. This is going to be something. This is going to be something. All right, so just like Kay, I've put in like just not enough water, kind of like it covers it, but like really not ideal for cooking pasta. So we're gonna go ahead and get this going now. Put a lid on it, and after a couple minutes, I think is when she throws the salt in. So, and that's really not a great idea in my opinion, but let's see. All right, well, that's go. Wow, I'm just hitting every angle here, aren't I? While that's going, I'm gonna cut this cucumber. I would use a chef's knife, but in honor of kayscooking, I'm just gonna figure out the least efficient knife possible. Use this steak knife to cut the cucumber. You know, I wanna be authentic here. Okay, and then she basically has it cut into like little like quarters, like quarter circles, you know? So I'm just gonna do that, I guess. Maybe I should have just split the cucumber first, then sliced it, but not with this knife. Okay, so it's gonna be, they're gonna look like this. This is probably a good time to throw some salt in, and you know what? Just like kayscooking, we're just gonna do like bop, maybe like a little extra bop, just a little bit, you know, let that do its thing. And then, so I remember in Kay's recipe, she drains the pasta like a couple minutes after it starts boiling, and it's apparently not nearly done yet. So after she drains it, she puts it back in the pot, puts the sauce in it, and then lets it like cook in the sauce for a while until that's done. Like the sauce is like boiling by the time the pasta's done. interesting. So I'm just gonna wait for this a little bit longer, get it boiling, and then I guess drain it. Okay, the pasta is currently not done, but it is semi-chewable. So we're gonna take it out and strain it out. You know what? We'll call it extra al dente. How about that? Yeah, got a little bit of a crunch to it. Good timing on this. Oh boy. Okay, so now I'm just gonna put the sauce on the still hard pasta. I'll just use a whole jar. To hell with it. Okay. Give this a stir here. Oh boy, this is... We're gonna finish cooking it in this sauce. I might have to add some water or something to loosen this up. Okay, well, no, I guess I'll just put the lid on it. Oh. All right, you just continue to cook, I guess. Oh God. Okay, so we're bubbling away here, which means it's time to add in the cucumber, I guess. Got this all here. Okay. Give that a mix in. Oh boy. It's so weird. It's so weird because the sensation, the smell of cucumber heating up and cooking is very new to me. And it's indescribable. It's just not something I ever thought I'd be smelling, if that makes sense. This has gone on for a few minutes, and I say that's probably the amount of time kayscooking gave it, so that's really interesting. Give it a little plop in here. Yeah, that's it right there. That's what it's supposed to be, I guess. Almost forgot a bit of parsley. All right, that really made the difference. All right, we're doing the taste test, kayscooking style. I'll back away from the camera here. Again, the smell of the cooked cucumber is very new to me. I guess I'll try to get a bit of pasta and a bit of damp cucumber on here. Here we go. It just tastes like pasta cucumber. Not sure what you want me to say. I don't. It's fine. It's fine. The pasta texture is not. The texture is not something I would aim for with the pasta. It's not al dente. It feels a little overcooked, but I mean it's not like as much so as like leftover pasta or something. So that's some kind of a bite to it, which is weird. I would say the amount of time that the pasta cooked in the sauce really helped kind of bind the sauce to the pasta. I know sometimes that's an issue for people. They can't get the sauce to stick to the pasta. And I do every once in a while, if I really want to, homogenize pasta, I'll make it real al dente. Then I throw it in a pan with the sauce, couple of minutes, just give it a stir, and then let it sit after that, not cooking. And you end up with a pretty cool texture, and the sauce is really well incorporated into the pasta. So the sauce is really well incorporated into the pasta. It's just not exactly the pasta texture you'd be expecting for that. But it's not bad, it's fine. I think it helps that the shells kind of stack up on each other. So it kind of gives it a nice bite to it with all the layers. Now the cucumber is not entirely cooked. It's pretty firm in there. So weird. So weird because the outer texture of it is a lot like maybe zucchini, which would make sense We've all had some zucchini in some kind of pasta dish, I'm sure. But then you bite into the center, and by the time you get there, it still kind of feels like fresh cucumber, which is very off-putting, but not horrible. I think if I was to actually make this, I would definitely toss the cucumber in a little oil and just lightly give it a fry on the stove before incorporating it in here. Because it kind of has like a steamed or stewed kind of vibe to it, because you just threw it totally raw. You just threw it totally raw into some already cooked pasta and some sauce, so like it just kind of like boiled and steamed the cucumber lightly. And I think it would be interesting to see what you could do with maybe like giving it a really quick fry or saute or something. Like, it would probably work. You know, people fry up like green tomatoes and stuff, and they've got a lot of moisture and all that. So I might go for that next time. But I hate this always happens with the case cooking stuff, but it really didn't turn out that bad. I just never would have thought of it. I dare say it's even growing on me. You're not gonna believe me, but it has a slight charm to it. The texture overall could be a little better, but I think that could be improved. Maybe something a little off-putting could be when you get a good juicy bite of the cucumber. Then you get like the cucumber juice in your mouth and it kind of waters down the sauce. But I think if you did what I said, like give it a little fry in a pan, throw some salt on it, cook maybe a little bit of the water out of it, I think that would get better. I mean, that's all I gotta say about that. 10 out of 10, thumbs up, as a K. Lee would say. My dog's barking. So, honestly, it's not horrible. Try it for yourself.